Hello, Marvel fans. Welcome to episode of Marvel Talk with your hosts,
Nick
and Chris. And we're finally doing the book club on the 4-issue miniseries, Predator vs. Wolverine.
That is right. No rain in sight, which means the comics can come out tonight. See what I did there, a little rhyme?
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to do something different. We're going to try something new here. Christopher is going to show you the first covers and tell you or summarize the storylines, while I give the details and show you each of the pages chapters. That way it doesn't feel like everything's all over the place and it's nice and simple. We're going to try this out and hopefully you guys like it. But speaking of like, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you hit a like. And if you want to support us, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button for all things Marvel, baby. We also have an Instagram as well in the description down below. Check it out. We post there consistently, almost constantly. We do stories and all the fun stuff like that. So make sure that if you want to support us and if you like what you do, to do those two things. And with that being said, let's get into this. It's time to begin the story of Predator and Wolverine.
Yeah, so in the first issue of Predator vs. Wolverine, it opens up in modern day Canada with Wolverine being hunted by the Predator.
Just to show you guys what's going on here, it starts in an epic battle. We don't know what's going on right now.
Apparently, Wolverine's been severely injured, it looks like.
He is facing possibly his greatest foe. Next to Saber-Tooth, Magneto, Juggernaut, you name him. No one has ever pushed him the way that this Predator has. Also, side note, if you don't know Predators, feel free to read the movie, or to watch the movie. They also have comic books. I was thinking of the comic books because they actually been going in details with Predator books as well. But watch the first movie, it's great. And all you guys need to know is that they are hunters. They hunt.
Alien hunters.
They are either hunters or warrior class, and they go right into it. But now, we're going to go back to the 1900s.
Yes, where apparently Logan is out from freezing water, as you can all see there.
Meanwhile, the Predator is hunting. Hunting his prey. Whatever he can find, whatever he can do, he can find it.
Yep, and here's where Wolverine is in a bar. And apparently some businessmen find him there and hoping to hire him to help track down one of their sons, I believe.
With his mad skills.
Yep.
They see how impressed he is and just, as you can see, they recruit him. Meanwhile, the Predator is hunting animals because it is bored. It doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, it's like the deer over there.
It even goes as far as hunting orcas.
And I believe some kind of like big cat that's in Canadian forests.
Yes, I'm not familiar, but let us know in the comments down below because it's kind of hard to tell. It's just...
Yeah, but it looks like some kind of cat.
It does. It's something like that. All while collecting trophies and whatever. However, the Predator, he notices something. Something that might not be boring.
Yep. So they start going on the lookout.
Unfortunately, though,
apparently it turned out that the businessman was hunting down his old partners that screwed him over and used Logan to find or kill them.
Yes. As you can see here, all hell starts to break loose. But the Predator notices something. Meanwhile, Wolverine continues his brawl.
Yep.
But also, someone else decides to come into a bar. Only, he's not a paying customer.
Nope. It's the Predator.
While an epic battle emerges.
Yep, so apparently the Predator and Logan fight it out, with Logan getting the upper hand in the end.
Yes.
Even though both obviously get some good shots in.
They are having the time of their life. The Predator is probably feeling the most alive he felt since arriving to Earth, especially with all his advanced weaponry that's going around over there. Unfortunately, something unexpected happens. A bear. did not did not like that, and takes the Predator. All while Wolverine just stands there
and just looks on,
wondering. That was convenient. However, it doesn't last long because, of course, the Predator
escapes
and kills the bear. Now we move on
to issue 2.
Well, actually, before we get into,
yes,
issue 2, there's also this fun little detail that will lead into issue 2,
yes,
which Christopher will talk about,
yes,
and a little bit
that
when we go
involves
over
Team
there.
X there,
and everything that goes in after that. But just to show you that they do have a mission that isn't going to go very well, a mission that probably should never have happened, but unfortunately needed to. But also, there's not just one now. There's a squad. And that is issue 2.
Oh, it's issue 1.
Issue 1 of Predator versus Wolverine. But now, we get into issue 2.
Yep. So, this is issue 2 right here. All right, so it starts in modern day again in Canada.
The battle that is continuing.
Yep. Well, apparently Wolverine, it begins with him in a bad way where he needs to heal.
Yes, because unfortunately he's getting overwhelmed by the Predator. A monster who just won't stop. Relentless. A monster, a warrior that Wolverine has never fought before. And to be quite honest here, I think he went from hunter to warrior.
Yep. Seems like it.
And honestly, it probably prefers that. Because right now, they're both being pushed to the absolute limits of their capabilities. Yeah. One trying to get advantage over the other. One trying to fight it. It's become a true battle for the ages. A crossover that no one asked for until recently. No one's asked for it, but now we're glad we didn't. Or we should say, we're regretting that we didn't. Now, we'll cut back
to
South America.
Yep, South America, many years ago, where it shows Team X apparently faces off against a squad of predators. And apparently, it really puts them all in a tight spot, unfortunately.
They've never faced anything like this. This is something that no one should ever have to go through. They may be mutants, but I don't think their genes are ready for the kind of chaos and spirit here this day. Truly magnificent battle for the ages. As you can see here, they continue their assault.
Yes, as you can see over there, apparently Sabretooth and Jackson got killed, and very unfortunately.
They couldn't handle it.
Yeah, there was some Lady Jackson, and apparently Maverick gets severely injured.
However, not before injuring a predator.
Yes, he does at least try to get a big hit on him.
It may not be, it was enough to at least let them know how dangerous he is.
Yeah, so
I'll give him that. But also, his squad finds them. Unfortunately, predators don't like the weak. So instead of helping his comrade, they take him out like this.
Yeah.
If anyone has good knowledge of the predators, please let us know in the comments below, because I'm not very knowledgeable of them. I just know that they're a warrior class and hunter class. And to be honest, there shouldn't even be a class. They're just general warriors and hunters in general. But you can let us know in the comments down below.
Yep, so apparently now it's all up to Logan to face off against these fellas.
This group of elite hunters. It goes into a crazy battle. An explosion happens. Unfortunately, the predator survives.
Yep.
Continues its massive assault to find someone. The question is, who is he finding? Well, it's none other than Weapon X, also known as Logan, aka Wolverine. And the issue 2 ends with that, to be exact. Now, for issue 3.
Yep. So here's issue 3. All right, so it starts off again.
Back in Canada now.
Yep, modern day
Present
Canada.
A battle for the ages. Again, a crossover that we are regretting we did not ask is beginning. Both of them tired, exhausted. One just trying to end it while also loving every moment of it.
Yep, apparently this is going to set the stage for the final fight between Wolverine and the Predator.
A fight that Marvel heroes and characters and fans have never seen before. God, we should have asked this back in the 90s. And I'm a 98 kid. I didn't even know what was going on till like the 2000s.
Yeah, same.
However, we go back to the Weapon X in the factory in the past.
And apparently that Logan's Weapon X days where the Predator seeks the adamantium skeleton for their weapons.
Yes, that is what he is seeking. Unfortunately, it fails because Wolverine woke up
and he just attacked like crazy,
having the time of his life without even knowing it. As you can also see here, they give us a good detail on Wolverine's body.
Yep, and apparently the Predator burns his face, apparently.
It wasn't enough though.
Yeah.
And he tries to add it to the collection. This is the collection that he's gathered throughout the years. On his time on Earth, at least. Yeah. And across the stars. And as you can see, he feels like he's won and is on his way. However, the man that he thought he killed comes back again.
Yep. Opens back up.
And it goes even crazier from there.
Yeah, it's like we're about a big crash coming down.
The helmet of the Predator was found.
Yes.
After investigating the crash that happened, of course. However, we get a nice resemblance. Just how similar they can be in terms of battle.
Yep, the Weapon X helmet and the Predator's helmet.
Now we move into 1 week ago, where Wolverine takes the helmet that he found and lays it for bait. He's planning on showing the masked Predator that he has his helmet, that he's ready to finish it. I also would like to add one thing. Wolverine will state later on how he could have trapped the helmet, how he could have just baited it, but didn't want to do that. He wanted the Predator to think that he had an advantage, to believe that he actually had a chance to win. He wanted to win in his own way. He'll even later state how much he's going to miss the Predator, knowing that this is something that he has lived years for. Everything that he lived up to for that one moment, well, he doesn't know what he's going to do. But we're going to have to find out the end. Because now we're moving back to Japan in the past.
Yes, where apparently it turns around to Logan's days training under the Swordmaster, Murmurmosa, where a supposed having a piece is thrown under the interstellar Hunter's shadow. Where... Yep. Even a Predator's there.
He's back with a new helmet to disguise himself, still showing that he is superior. Now, we move on to the final issue, the final chapter, the final part of Predator versus Wolverine.
Yep, last issue, number 4.
We cut back to present-day Canada.
Yep. So, as Logan sets a trap for the Predator, yes, if you remember, with the helmet,
which I also went into great details.
Yes. So, and apparently Wolverine engages the intergalactic hunter in a duel to the death.
This is where Wolverine will soon question everything.
He makes
what
his
will
stand.
He do when he kills the Predator? If he kills the Predator, how would his life continue? Would he continue to have purpose? Again, these are things we will find out at the end. But the battle continues. Both just having the time of their lives without even knowing. Trying to one-up the other. Trying to kill each other. And now, it's time to conclude the final issue. We go back to Japan.
Yep, we're obviously battling the Predator in future Japan. Apparently shows like how many times they fought.
Yes. Facing his greatest rival his greatest enemy of all time. But now, it's time to move back to the past of Westchester, New York, home of Xavier's School of the Gifted.
Yep. Where a predator decides to attack the X-Men's mansion.
This is also why Wolverine cannot get close. He'll even state it later on how this is why no one should be near him. Because anything that he loves, anything that gets close to him, falls before his eyes.
Yep. Just like it happens on his birthdays with Sabretooth. Whoever he loves, Sabretooth goes out and...
As a horrible birthday gift to him. Only the Predator doesn't give a fuck about birthdays. He just wants Logan. And he knows how to get to him too. In fact, it'll even go later on when you see more. He just goes after people, wanting Logan. Wanting the Wolverine. As going as far as just saying that if Wolverine goes with him, he leaves everyone alone, which he does. Unfortunately, though, it was a trap. And now, present-day Canada. The battle is about to conclude.
Yep, the final showdown emerges.
This is it. The Predator is about to kill himself, thinking that if he can't kill him, then he's just gonna have to take him down with him. Fortunately, it doesn't work.
Yep, Wolverine was able to escape.
And win
Yep.
the match.
And Wolverine emerges victorious.
He is the champion. Now he'll leave, wondering what's next for him. What he'll do now that his greatest enemy, his greatest rival, is now dead. Well, we don't know. That is the question. Maybe he'll live a happy life. Maybe he'll go back to the X-Men. Who knows? All we know now is that Wolverine defeated probably the most determined Predator I've ever seen. And with that, we conclude Predator versus Wolverine. And honestly, this is one of my favorite miniseries that I ever read.
And I agree, it was great.
The best miniseries I ever read, hands down. I think top 5, maybe higher than that, but yes. What a fantastic read, a fantastic crossover. And I definitely recommend that if you're a Predator fan, you check it out. If you're a Wolverine fan, absolutely check it out. If you're a fan of both, absolutely check it out. It is a 5 out of 5 miniseries. 10 out of 10 if we want to go even that far in terms of the scales, but yes.
Totally agree.
That was our book club of Predator versus Wolverine. We want to thank you guys again for watching. If you are new, you know what? We already said it. But if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like. And if you want more, let us know in the comments down below. And with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one. Excelsior.
Enough said.